What's going on, means it's your boy D-Dots here bringing you guys a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm Shirley because I'm bringing you guys another YouTube video here today. I am bringing you guys my predictions for Call of Duty Champs 2023 at Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I'm not there just because for sole reason is that I don't really have a passport just yet. Got to work on that first, actually. I should get it this week. But anyways, with that said, let's hop on some Call of Duty. I know everything's a little bit chaotic, and I know I will be posting two of my videos not on Friday or Sunday. I'll be posting this one Thursday morning, roughly, and then also Saturday evening. So my schedule is a little fucked just because of time crunching, and I didn't really consider it in mind. But with that said, I have a couple videos ideas that are actually have one or two of them actually, and I don't want to rush them. So I kind of figured let's take it easy today. Let's record my predictions for Call of Duty Champ, and I try my best not to be biased as best as I can. As you guys know, I'm a big Optic fan, so I want to win. I want the boys to win champs. So, but with that said, let's hop into some Call of Duty pick'em, see what my results are. And I see you guys on Call of Duty. Alright guys, we are here. So I tried to record this the first time around. I didn't know that you have to make an account to do this. I just wanted to do it and not submit my predictions because I don't give a fuck, to be honest about this. This is like gambling almost. And I'm not a big fan of gambling at all. Like, maybe I know this is free and I could win like free money if it's perfect. I'm only here for the content. I'm only here for this. I don't really like care about gambling, or I don't really care. It's not my thing. But anyways, with that said, we have 8 teams here today. We got Atlanta FaZe, Seattle Surge, Toronto Ultra, LA Thieves, our boys Optic Texas, Boston Breach, Subliners, and Rockers. At first, I was scrolling through this. I'm like, where's the losers bracket? Yeah, no, everyone starts in round 1 winners, just because I feel, well, it makes sense though that there's only 8 teams, and the 8 teams is basically have like 2 chances, to go, right? So if you get eliminated, you could play the next day. And then after that, if you do get eliminated, yeah, the next day and then you're out, right? But with that said, I wish there was more teams. I wish there were all 12 teams in here. So like, the example of like the top 8 teams will start in the winners. Yeah, I would say like the top 6 teams, because there's 12 teams, right? So half of the top 6 will make it into the winners. And then the bottom 6 will start winning the losers. Because you never know, right? Like, it's Call of Duty Champs, but they don't rock like that. They basically said that, like, all 8 teams, Anyways, that's my opinion. But now, let's start off with FaZe and Surge. And also, disclaimer, I am not an analyst or coach. I'm not a professional. I'm just a gamer who loves to watch Call of Duty, like, the highest Call of Duty ever. Or highest competitive Call of Duty. I've been following Call of Duty for a long time, but I'm not a pro at it. I just enjoy watching it and see how tense the maps, the series are, and I like to watch good Call of Duty when there's good Call of Duty. So now let's start. So we got LA Thieves, Jesus, Atlanta FaZe versus Surge. What I seen during the year is that they always have a good matchup. Okay, always. It's either a 3-2 or 3-1, but the maps are not blowout maps. It's not 250 to like 50. It's more like 250 to 220, or like 1 or 2 points differences. But honestly, I think whoever comes out to play the best S&D out of this like series will win the series. So with that said, I think I gotta go FaZe up on this one. I think it's gonna be a 3-2 for FaZe here. I think FaZe will for sure move on to the next round easily, because they had a great year still. Yes, okay, maybe they only won 1 chip during the year, but they did place like top 3 all year, right? So like between 1 to 3rd, between those 2 numbers, right? Or those 3 numbers. So with that said, I think they have a better chance of moving on compared to Surge. But you never know though. It's basically whoever comes up to show that day. Now, here, I know Toronto's been looking good the last, at least Major 5, and near, like, at the end of the Major 2. They look great. LA Thieves they've been looking like they've been struggling a lot lately. Especially, like, Major 5, they went 0-5 or 1-4. And yes, okay, they did 3-0 us in the Major and to eliminate us out of it. But there's not much like consistency out of them like we're expecting them to do. Granted, they do have a lot of not a lot of skill. They do have a lot of skill, but they are really well structured. And also for Toronto too. And like I watched Merv and Maven podcast with Vickle, and they actually said a few things that I totally agree with. They said that if LA Thieves let Toronto play on Hotel on any like game mode, Hardpoint, S&D or Control, they will definitely win it. But I think honestly, if they do have some good practice and they build some confidence up, they will definitely beat Toronto. It's so fucking hard. But you know what? Because they're the reigning champs from last year, I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt that they want to win back-to-back champ for now. So I would say 3-2 LA Thieves, just because they have more experience than Toronto Ultra does. Because you have Kenny, who they have all of them who won the champ already, but they do have JCap as a coach. They do have good analysts there too, and I know they're just professionals. Like, they know how to win a champs compared to Toronto. None of them won a ring yet. Granted, winning a ring or not, it just, I don't know. I feel like they have more experience than Toronto does, but that's just me. Now, you're going to say, DJ, your opinion here is going to be biased as fuck. I promise you, I'm going to try my best to keep it as neutral as I can, but I think the boys are going to take this. Every time they played Boston, we were just shitting on them on respawn. S&D, not so 50-50, I guess I would say, but honestly, if we come out hot in that first hard point, we'd be okay. We'd be fine. But yeah, I think it's gonna be at least a 3-1 optic, just because during the year, I don't have anything else to say. It's basically that. That's how I see it. Yeah, 3-1. We're going to see tomorrow, or today, basically. We're going to see how it goes today. So for New York and Rocker, New York, honestly, because they just won the last event, they're going to come hot and play. It's either a 3-1 or 3-2, or 3-0 or 3-1. Just because Rocker, you can't count them out just yet. They have they have potential to take them at least a map out. I think they played last event against each other, and I think it's like a 3-0. You know what? I'm going to give it a 3-0. Fuck it. I'm going to give it a 3-0. Just the fact that they won Major 5 and they were smoking. Hydra was going crazy. Kismet was going nuts as well. Skies and Priester was doing their thing too. Like, they were all clicking. They were on the same page. So I'm not too worried about this. Honestly, I think New York is going to take it easily 3-0. What else can I say here for this? Yeah, no. Like, Minnesota is a decent team. They should have changed a long time ago to this format, how they had it. Because if that's the case, they would have built it more on that team and probably actually win more series and shit and have a higher placing than it is. But I think they're okay from here, Minnesota 3-0. Unfortunately, sorry Minnesota, but that's how I see it. Now we're going to we're just going to go from top to bottom and then top bottom until the end here. Toronto versus Surge. Honestly, I think I see a 3-0 here too. 3-1 or 3-0. What did I do? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say a 3-1. Toronto's a team that will bounce back for sure if they lose. And they will be hungry for that victory, 100%. But yeah, no, Toronto's a great team. I think they're a better team. I don't know the stats for these teams because I don't really like. I have been watching the CDL all year, but not that much. Just when the boys play, I basically watch, or Thieves play. But Toronto for sure, I know they will bounce back from that loss and they will kick Seattle Surge's ass. Toronto's a better team than Surge right now. Surge should have made a team change a long time ago, but I'm not the players, I'm not the coach, I'm not the GM. I can't really tell you, right? So I think 3-1 Toronto. Here now, I think this is going to be a fucking grueler. I think it's going to be a grueler. I think, honestly, I feel like Minnesota's going to take it, but by a split decision in S&T. Hopefully around 11, right? It'd be cool to see around 11, Game 5 round 11. But I think Minnesota is just a better team than Rocker, 100%. Better structure, better pace. They have Bance, Cammy. Cammy's looking great. Bance is looking good. They brought back Attach, which he's a GOAT in my books. Great player in Fame. He's doing pretty well now. They switched the roles with him and Attach, if I remember correctly. And ever since then, he's been cooking the competition. But yeah, no, everybody on Minnesota is looking good. I would have made it different here, like 3-2, if New York haven't won the Major 5, but they're looking phenomenal. Now, come up here. Oh my God, I don't know, honestly. These are actually gonna be hard. I forgot who's the better. I think FaZe is a better S&D team, aren't they? Yeah, they went on that crazy streak. Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a grueler match too. I think honestly, like this, I think this is like the first time in Call of Duty history. I could be tripping, but there's not only one team that could win it all. You could have like FaZe could win it all. You have Thieves could win it all. Optic could win it all. New York could win it all. Toronto could win it all. You know what I mean? There's like 5 teams here that we could actually win it all. So I think personally, I think FaZe takes it, but in an S&D 100%. Because if you know how to play S&D, you win tournaments. That's how it's been told to me, and that's how I see it too. Like, I'm like, holy shit, like, if you're good at S&D, you just gotta, like, win at least one of the hard points, or respawns, and you're okay. Which FaZe could do. Like, it doesn't matter if it's fucking... I think they could win, actually. I think Thieves are gonna win Control one control and one hard point, and then FaZe could win at least a hard point and then the two S&Ds. That's how I see it. I think here, I know I'm biased. I promise you that I'm trying my best, but it's be fucking great to see that. And also, I think Optic is. I just have a feeling that Optic is on another planet right now. Is it going to be a easy 3-2? Oh hell no! It's going to be a fucking grueler. Because I think honestly, we're a little bit better in S&D, a little bit better S&D than New York, but the hard points are going to be tough and the controls are going to be tough. But if we could take one control or one hard or the control or a hard point, we should be good. We should be cooking. We should be okay. Yeah, that's how I think, honestly. Like, these next matches are gonna be very close matches. It's not gonna be a 3-1. You know, the thing is nowadays that Call of Duty is a day by day game, and you could be like filling off a little and lose the series, and that's it. That's all right. But I think honestly, Optic 3-2 for sure versus New York Sideliners. Yes, they won last major, but we're coming for blood now. We were not happy how we went out 6-0, and we're coming for fucking blood. Like, if we start off hot here, we'd be okay here. We got to start off hot here, because if not, this won't happen. It's gonna be like this for sure. But I think honestly, 3-2 Optic here. Now, hopefully this video is entertaining. It's fucking almost 60 minutes long. I can't believe it. I'm going to start with the bottom one, just because it's going to be a little easier. All year round. I know Minnesota had a different team all year round. Or like a same team, and then they switch it up, I think, twice. But their mount count or their series count is different. It's crazy. I think like Thieves went like 12-0 on them. Like literally won 12 maps, and they only won 1 or 0. So I think honestly, LA Thieves will have an easier time beating them than anything else. But like I said, you never know. I think this is easy. 3-0, a 3-1 or 3-0 versus Minnesota. But yeah, Thieves are moving on for sure. This one is going to be tough, honestly. I think it's going to be a S&D series again. You know, fuck it. I don't care. Sorry, Toronto, but I don't care. I think New York's going to take it for sure. 3-2 or 3-1. But yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have to explain it. I just have it, like, I can't really explain it. I'm going with my gut, okay? Like, I'm honestly going with my gut here. I think it's 3-2 New York. I think they've just been playing a lot better than 90% of the teams. They're more, like, how they were playing last event, they were just smoking everybody. So I think it's 3-2 Toronto for sure. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I just have a feeling that they're going to do good. Now, FaZe and Optic rivalry. I think it's going to be a 3-2 Optic. I feel so fucking biased, but I promise you I'm not. We has, for some odd reason, Dashy, Shotzi, and I know the other boys are motivated too, but those two has a vendetta versus these motherfuckers. Why? I don't know. Well, to be fair, if you're an OG Call of Duty fan, it's always Optic envious or FaZe and Optic. Those are like the two biggest rivals, and I think it still continues to this day because that's how it is, honestly. But I think this is how you do it. This is like, we always have their number, and we usually smoke them. But I'm going to give FaZe benefit of the doubt that they're going to take 2 maps off of us. I don't know which one, but I think we got it 3-2. We, like I said, for every time we have to start out hot, because if we don't start off hot, we're fucked. But yeah, let's make it down here. So this is what, top 4 now, right? This is like basically top 3, top 4 here. So unfortunately, I see this. I think this is gonna be good. I think because New York is going to take it. I think New York, yes, they have structure, but New York has a little bit more consistency for their sub duos compared to Kenny and Envoy. I love them both. I love them both to pieces, Kenny and Envoy, especially Envoy because he used to be on Optic. But I think Kismet and who's this? Hydra are just a little bit better pacing than anything else compared to them. They're more consistent, basically. That's how I see it. But if I knew for a fact that Kenny and Envoy would be 100%, like 90% consistency compared to the last event and a couple like during a year, I would say like 3-2 Thieves, but I think it's 3-1 New York just because of the sub duo here. So now this is going to be a rematch of the grand finals in Major 5. And I think honestly, I think FaZe won't be too happy. Won't be too easy to beat this time around. Literally, I gotta give it to New York. They had skill that event, but they also had luck. If Celium saw who was it? Fuck, one of the New York players. If they saw him, it's over. They would have won that, and then it would have been FaZe who won Major 5, right? Um, but I think honestly, FaZe is going to come out versus this team, study this team a little bit more than most, and sit down and smoke them. They will fucking smoke them, I think. Yes, I say 3-2, but I mean smoke them, meaning that like it's gonna be a grueler, but they're gonna have the luck on their side. They're gonna have the CoD timing on their side this time, and I think it's gonna be a good time for them. They're gonna have fun. They want their revenge and stuff. But yeah, so and also it's always hard to beat a team twice, which it's still possible. It's still possible, but yeah. Now, this is where I'm a little scared of. A little scared. The boys has placed 2 times second place, twice, and I feel like when they do that, is great, awesome, cool. But they have to come showing up Sunday, fire and full energy, which I think they won't have a problem honestly, because if they win winners finals, they have a whole day to like chill afterwards to see the boys play, I think, right? No, so yeah, if they win here, and when they win actually, sorry, they play Sunday, so what they have like the rest of the day to chill and watch some Call of Duty, right? And to watch FaZe how they play, whoever they play, and they do some notes and shit, to take notes and stuff, and the vetoes and stuff, even though let's be honest, they already have like 90% of it done. But I think honestly, if we come out fucking swinging and hitting, we could win. So it's a best of 9. I think it's going to the... You know what? I don't give a fuck. You know what? I don't give a fuck. You know what? I'm going to be biased as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I think Optic's going to win this. Not as like a 3-0, a 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, or 5-0. I think it's going to be... Boys are coming out. They're going to play a lot of series, a lot of Call of Duty over the weekend. I'm scared to be biased, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? The boys need some good juju. We need some good juju. You know, we gotta bring that big dick energy out here. But so with that said, I think Opti's going to take a 5-4. And yes, FaZe is a little bit better of a S&D team, but like I said, to bracket up here, we always have their number. We always do. So if we come out swinging, we got to take a couple hard points. At least, I think there's like 4 S&Ds, so we have to take at least 3, I would say 2 to 3 S&Ds so that we're okay. We got to take those S&Ds off of them because they are goated at S&D, but we could take them out of respawn for sure. So I'm not too worried about that, but we have to really take them at least 3 S&Ds. It could be that we lose the first S&D and then win the next 3 S&Ds because it's a best of 9, right? But we have to literally take at least 3 S&Ds. It could be win 1, lose 1, win, or it could be win, lose, win, but we have to win that last S&D 100%. But yeah, no, this is my bracket, honest. So yeah, so I have FaZe winning over Surge, Thieves over Toronto, FaZe over Thieves, Optic versus FaZe, sorry. And then over here we have Thieves over Breach, or Optic versus Breach. Optic versus over Subliners over Minnesota. Toronto over Surge, New York over Seattle. Not Seattle, same fucking name. Over Toronto, Minnesota over Boston, Thieves over Minnesota, New York over Thieves, FaZe over New York, Optic over FaZe again. So this is my bracket. Like I said at the beginning of my video, I am not a professional by all means. I'm just an average Call of Duty player. I'm an average viewer of watching the CDL. I like to watch high competitive Call of Duty because it is fun. It's basically almost a different game almost compared to like pubs and stuff like that because they shoot straighter, they have strats. It's like playing a chess game almost with teams. And unfortunately, like the sponsorship, but besides that, like it's very high competitive Call of Duty, which I love. It's like watching any sport basically. If you love watching hockey, baseball, football, American football, you know, so like things like that. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hopefully guys, if you guys have predictions, just let me know in the bottom, man. Like honestly, what's your predictions for this? Because this is mine. I think Optics going to take it 5-4 versus FaZe at the end of the day. But that's if we come out and play, you know, if we come out and play. So with that said, you know what, I'm going to save predictions. What if I win? Your bracket predictions cannot be modified once you submit predictions. No, I'm going to submit my predictions. There you go. I'm not going to change anything. I don't think, honestly, like, I don't think it's going to be, like, the map counts. I just know who's going to win. I think the players that I pick, the teams that I picked is going to win, but I don't know if the map counts right or not. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like. Comment below what's your favorite part of the video. Mine, honestly, I don't really have a favorite part. Just knowing that I'm supporting the boys at 100%. But yeah, so I see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy, DJ Hot Sauce. I'm out. Peace.